Hello! I'm trying to mimic Madonna's hair, but I think I look more like a poodle than anything. Ruff, ruff. Before I get into the silliness, I just want to take a moment to once again send my thoughts to everybody in the wake of Hurricane Irma and finding out today that there is a tropical storm, Jose, right on that bitch's heels. What the fuck? So hoping and praying, and you know I don't like to use the P word that often, but that's how serious I am. Sending all the energy to everybody in that part of the world, which is a large region, the Caribbean, South Florida, possibly even Texas again. And my thoughts are with you. My prayers are with you. Sincerely, deeply, profoundly. Now, if you're watching and you're in one of those areas, these next few minutes hopefully can be an escape from worrying and anxiety, and let us just be silly together. So, before I really get into things, because I am me, I want to shamelessly plug that my latest podcast is out right now. You can listen to the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker on iTunes, SoundCloud, or directly at perezpodcast.com. We talk about so much, including lots of Taylor Swift, and me addressing all them haters out there who were giving me some smack recently. Yes, I talked to you. And Taylor Swift is so hot right now, so we spend a lot of time on Taylor on my latest podcast and much more. Right now, I want to talk about Anna Faris and Chris Pratt. In her new book that's coming out, which I've said before, I hope she has amended and revised in the wake of her divorce. This autobiographical look at relationships, Anna Faris says that Chris Pratt was not her best friend. Let me quote, because I like to be exact. I was once told I didn't need a tight group of girlfriends because Chris should be my best friend, but I never bought that. And that is one of the reasons why they're still not together. That's also one of the reasons why I'm single. Because I want my partner to be my best friend. Like, I don't want it to just be a physical thing. And I don't want it to just be somebody who is a friend who I do shit with either. Like, I want best friend and lover and all of those things put together. Like, I know people who have boyfriends or girlfriends just because they want company. Like, I want more than just company. I want a best friend. And I've said this before, and don't get it twisted. I'm just saying this because this is what I saw in my house. My parents modeled this for me. I want somebody to worship me. And I want to worship that person. It will happen. I have faith because I'm a fucking catch. Even with this hair. In other relationship news, I am so surprised by this. Over the last 12 months, my entire concept of whom I thought Angelina Jolie has changed so much. Before Brad Pitt and during her relationship with Brad Pitt, I always viewed Angelina Jolie as somebody who was really strong, smart, a great parent, dependent, but also a unit, while also being fiercely independent. And in a new interview promoting her Netflix movie about Cambodia, Angelina Jolie had this to say, quote, "It's been difficult. I don't enjoy being single. It's not something I wanted. There's nothing nice about it. It's just hard." Well, if you're just tuning in or you skipped past the last part, I addressed this already. I would rather be single than in a relationship that doesn't serve me, or settling. I don't want to settle. You should not settle. And if you did already settle, there is always an out. Don't feel like you're stuck. Oh God, I would never want to feel like I'm stuck in anything. Constantly, I want to improve in every aspect of my life. I want to improve and do different things. Like, I've never worn my hair in this ridiculous fashion before. I've had a mustache once before, but I've never had a mustache quite like this. I love the fact that I'm going to be 40 years old and I'm still doing new things and keeping my life exciting and fun, and you should too. You don't have to feel like you're stuck in anything. You're not stuck in a relationship that doesn't serve you. You're not stuck in a job that doesn't serve you. You have the power to free yourself. If your brain and your heart is telling to go, then go. Walk out the door and don't turn around now. I'm on a roll. In other news, Sharon Osbourne revealed that last year, not only did Ozzy Osbourne cheat on her with that hairdresser, who was not a model, but Ozzy cheated on her with 6 women total. And yet she still took him back. Why? I mean, I don't want to infer, but I'm guessing they don't have sex and that they're just friends. I mean, they've been together a long time, but she clearly had issue with him cheating. That's why she called it off temporarily last year. So it's not like they had an understanding. A lot of gay dudes have open relationships. Maybe some heterosexual people have open relationships, but it's far more prevalent in same-sex couples, specifically same-sex male couples. Not for me. We've established this. I am needy, insecure, and jealous. I love monogamy. That's another reason why I'm single. But whatevs. Good for her. Maybe now they should have an open relationship. If you're gonna take your husband back after he cheated on you with 6 women, I think you kind of have to do that with the understanding that he's gonna cheat on you again. Am I right, ladies? So when he does that again, Sharon, whom I love, just be ready for it and overlook it. That's my thought on that. In other news that's also couples related, I'm going on this whole couples rant at the beginning of this broadcast. According to reports, Lady Gaga is still very much in touch with her former fiancé, Taylor Kinney. In fact, he was at her concert recently. Lady Gaga is dating somebody new, her agent, and she's so still connected to her former fiancé. According to reports, they text regularly on the weekly. Remember what I said about being jealous, needy, and insecure? I would not want my girlfriend or boyfriend talking weekly to their fiancé that they broke up with only a year ago. That boyfriend of Gaga's seems to me like a yes person. Clearly, because he's her agent. Oh, my crew is here. Let me go, because I don't want them making noise. Hold on. Ooh, let me do it in here. I haven't done one in here before. Ooh. Oh, that's locked. Well, I can open the door. Here we go. I'm trying to be quick. I just like new. Remember what I said 3 minutes ago? I like new and different. Okay. Ooh, maybe I can even do it like this. Oh, this is kind of cool. Hello. Ooh. Wait, let me put it. She wants to come say hi. Papi está trabajando. ¿Quiere decir hola un minutico? Hola. Ok, ven y dile hola y después te tienes que ir. Yo, papi. Rápido. Ok. Ven, hola. 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 Ok. Y ahora tú dile hola. Hola. Dile adiós. Sale. Okay. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, I think Gaga's new boyfriend is a yes person, blah, 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 blah. Let's move on. Oh my God, this next story has got me so heated. You know, Steve Harvey has been making a lot of questionable choices lately. This latest one is perhaps his wildest one. Steve Harvey is defending Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, of all people. This man does not need defending. This man needs to go to jail. Steve Harvey said this about Bill Cosby. I haven't talked to him in a few months, but when I'm your friend, I'm your friend. And Bill Cosby helped my sons at Morehouse College, and he taught me how to do this business. He didn't even know me, and he taught me how to do this business. Blah, 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 fucking blah. He also took advantage of over, 30 women? Steve Harvey is clearly not the brightest. He needs a new publicist. And what the fuck? Defending Bill Cosby? Ah! He's been eating too much of that pudding. In other news, this is so sad, y'all. Aaron Carter was visited by police 3 times this week in less than 24 hours for a variety of different reasons. Mainly, they were concerned for his well-being. There were also reports that he tried to buy a gun. There we go. I'm gonna stand. There we go. Oh, I like that. That's way better. There were reports that he tried to buy a gun. I'm gonna have to do it in here again because this lighting is giving me life. Ooh, yes. I wish that Aaron Carter was closer to his family. I don't think he is. He clearly needs an intervention. I hope he gets the help that he needs. Much like I hope Scott Disick gets the help that he needs. Did you guys hear about this? Scott Disick last month, was it last month? I want to be accurate. Let's just say, yeah, it was last month because it's in September. On August the 18th, Scott Disick was taken to the hospital and put on a 5150 psychiatric hold. Y'all, that Kardashian curse is real. And I will cut him a lot more slack than Lamar Odom because at the end of the day, Scott Disick did lose both of his parents within 12 months. And though I lost my dad as a teenager, my mom is still here and she's my rock. She is my everything. Much more so even than my kids are. I could not imagine losing her and my dad in 12 months. So I will forgive anything Scott Disick does. I hope he gets better. He allegedly seems to be doing better because he's on his way to New York with Kendall Jenner for New York Fashion Week now. I don't know if being surrounded by models and partying is the best place for Scott Disick, but he's gonna do him. In other Kardashian-related news, speaking of New York Fashion Week, Kanye is not going to be showing his Yeezy season show at New York Fashion Week this year. And that's probably for the best. We haven't seen or heard much of Kanye lately, and I'm happy about that. It seems like he's getting his life together and healing. Healing is good. Do whatever you need to do to heal, my friends. In other Kardashian-related news, in case you missed the big news that I shared earlier, yes, Kim Kardashian is officially pregnant via surrogate, and she's having a girl. Hey, girl. Congratulations on North and Saint's little sister. Also, I found this really interesting. Khloé Kardashian regrets that she previously did an endorsement deal with a tampon company. I will happily do a deal with a tampon company. Send it my way. I will whore myself out for anyone and anything if the price is right. Just putting that out there. Also, Ariel Winter is responding to that photo of her that I shared on my Coco Perez Instagram account with her butt cheeks hanging out of her shorts. The Modern Family actress has this to say, quote, I literally do not try and show my ass when I wear shorts. My ass just eats them up, and then I don't notice. Awkward as fuck. I wish my ass did that. And I want to end things on some really positive news. In case you have missed the memo on this, Madonna has confirmed that she is now living in Lisbon, Portugal, because her son David is training there to be a professional soccer player when he's older. That is love and commitment. And Madonna is rich enough to be able to uproot her whole family from New York City to Lisbon. But I love her. I applaud her. For more on Madonna, log on to perezhilton.com/Madonna. I have all the excerpts from her People magazine interview. It's a really interesting read. I love you. I appreciate you. As always, if you're not following me, hit the follow button. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and hit share. Mwah. Mwah.